3, 2, 1.
Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. All right, let's get into this tarot card reading for Keke Palmer. This intuitive reading. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay? Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, all right. Let's just address the elephant in the room. This is a tarot card reading. With that being said, if you're not into tarot, if you're energetically not aligned with tarot, this is not the best fit for you because that is what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's so interesting when I get those questions and people be like, why are you doing this? I'm literally telling you what I'm about to do. So if you press play and you listen to the end, please don't leave a comment because you chose to do it. I didn't make you do it. That is so weird. It is so interesting yet weird, okay? So when it comes to Keke Palmer, Spirit is acknowledging there's a ball of emotion. Aren't you precious? She's acknowledging that there's this energy around her like suffering, full, disdain, displeasure, content, poking fun, read between the lines. And I always say when one finger is pointing out, there are several fingers pointed back. So she is addressing the issue, okay? And with that, she's acknowledging that there's an energy of disdain, displeasure, a suffering fool. This could be pointing at one person or several people, okay? But it is emotional. Spirit is acknowledging we have some earth sign energy, earth sign elements. So we could be talking about a Virgo, we could be talking about a Taurus, or we could be talking about a Capricorn, okay? But this is my non-conformist kind of energy. These people really feel like they have to carry the world on their shoulders. And so they need everything to be maintained. They need a solid foundation so that they can build their house on, so that people can travel on. It's just the way that I see it. It's the way that I interpret it. So they're not kind of people that kind of sway from what they believe. They're kind of like solid rock, okay? And so this is that energy of her just saying, regardless of what's happening subconsciously, I'm swinging on the front porch, I'm relaxing, I have cozy feelings slowing down, I'm being thankful, I'm in nature, I'm grateful, like swinging on the front porch, like it's not even phasing, okay? In the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is this is in regards to the relationship, two peas in a pod, so partnership, resonance, true love, mirror match, blessings, and a life mate. This could be emotional for her right now, or this could involve a water sign, okay? But she's acknowledging like this in the middle of the deck is what it's about. This is what she's dealing with. Spirit is saying sweating like a sinner in church. Someone has guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Hence why they're hiding behind the fan. And lastly, Spirit is acknowledging one horse town. So there is something that in this relationship that is being blocked and is blocking her from, dwelling in her house of peace, her sacred space, which is herself, her temple, and also away from her strength. So even though it doesn't feel like she's scattered on the surface, there is some underlying tension here. She is it feels like this earth sign energy is the foundation is cracking and she doesn't like that. If somebody's going to shake the table, it's going to be her. You're not going to shake the table. Okay, that's just what the energy feels like. And then Spirit said again, there's communication, honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise, news, text, and a phone call in the area of love. This is intervened by the ancestors. There's nothing she can do to stop it. There's going to be information that's going to come out and then she's going to have to deal with it how she deals with it, okay? Spirit is acknowledging that there's lipstick on a pig in this situation. Artificial denial, cover-up, trickery, frivolity, foolishness, and taking a closer look. There is something that's not completely being it's hidden. I can't think of the word. I'm divulged, okay? For quote unquote the public's eyes. And so there's like this thing where they're trying to cover up something, but it doesn't matter because regardless of the fact, it's going to be let out. The secret is going to come out and then you do what you have to do with it after that. Okay. And again, this has to do with Holly Weird. Okay. This has to do with snuggling up to someone. This has to do with Holly Weird. 9 lies. Okay. If that didn't work, let me try this. If that didn't work, let me try this. If that didn't work, let me try this. This is my Holly Weird card. So this everyday magic in regards to snuggling up and being someone's favorite and pillow talking. So if you go look at the last reading, it has something to do with a relationship inside of a relationship. And I said that the last time. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe, okay? All right, let's move on. Keke Palmer, current energy. All right, we do get storm feel. So it's acknowledging that she's going through a storm right now, sending her love and light. This too shall pass. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Things that you've left unattended may be cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. And it keeps giving me this image of somebody shaking the table, but then we got to get an earth sign energy, earth sign element. Okay, so Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, moving in love and light. All right, what is her current energy, spirit? Keke Palmer's current energy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, spirit is acknowledging with the tradition, the family, the marriage. There's expectations. Someone's a black sheep in this relationship. Someone is set in their ways and inflexible, a nonconformist, okay? And spirit is saying subconsciously there was a creation, a conception, teamwork, and a new beginning with building with me. So even though on the surface you knew this about this person, you still wanted to create with this person. You still wanted to seek conception and teamwork and new beginnings. You were seeking abundance and hidden wealth and transformation and growth, but subconsciously it was outdated because someone is closed-minded. You try to stay in the light with this relationship, with the faith and the vows in the church. Are they married? Because there's something very interesting about this relationship, because it keeps saying there's just this energy of possible elope or something of that nature. But what have you? Practice holy worship and sacred. But listen, again, it was coping by replacement. Again, there was a relationship inside of a relationship. There was a lot of moving pieces in this relationship. Someone was not serious. Someone was like a rebound for the other, sending them love and light. Subconsciously learning, taking lessons now, studying and listening, because now you're able to look back, step back. Hindsight is 2020. There was stealth and secrets and trickery, and it's going to come out. Spirit is acknowledging that's going to be the gossip, the eavesdropping, the storytelling, and the tea is going to be very explosive and sudden, full of surprises. And again, this person is going to say, listen, I apologize. Would you accept my romantic gesture, my higher commitment? Again, higher commitment, my offer of love. Do you? In the middle of the deck, in this relationship, somebody went from rags to riches. Someone was self-made, abundant, full circle changes. Look at the mom, the dad, and the little boy, okay? And this was around Christmas. Did she announce her pregnancy around Christmas? I don't know. But Spirit is also acknowledging that she is a strong and very achieving person, very successful and full of leadership. I see 2 children here. The last time I said 2 children in the last reading. But this relationship was very rushed and impulsive. And that was leaving someone in limbo and confusion with uncertainty and choices, with walk away and reverse. Because guess what? They are a very balanced individual, very aligned individual. And they're saying, I want freedom. I want alignment. I want aerial. I want to be free. I want to focus on fitness. Listen, okay? And with my career in reverse, they are prioritizing work over love. They are a workaholic. This relationship is leaving them in a low self-esteem kind of energy with a lack of self-awareness and making them feel like this is a transactional relationship full of superficial love and materialistic. This is making this person assertive, composed, and an ice queen, because they are releasing the toxic relationship with the new revelation that they do it all, that they have been doing everything. And this is what's causing them to come to an ending, because it is messing up their health. It is messing with their mind. And so they want to get out. The one thing that I will say about this relationship is that it was exciting, it was kinky, and she liked that, okay? It was like a little mix-up and new things and fantasies being fulfilled. Kind, caring, compassionate, loving that physical touch from that person as well. But now this person is sitting here looking like, damn, I fucked up, wanting back the good times without putting in the work. And they are going to reach out and talk to them and try to send a message of love filled with passion. But this has been public knowledge, a violation of an unkept promise. And now they want a subconscious cleanse to wash everything away. It is very emotional, or we could be dealing with the water sign, okay? Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Keke Palmer, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we get 2. We get Eve's Bayou and the alligator. Definitely give me some southern type of energy, and also give me some swamp-like energy. Look, both of those look almost exactly in regards to the elements of nature where they are. So with the alligator, being alone can lead to introspection and renewal. So Spirit is asking her to be alone for right now. But too much isolation can bring with a kind of slowness or stagnation. The alligator card represents the silence that comes with solitude, which, like the swamp, can be a place of great fertility. Again, we hear fertility. Be careful not to hide away for too long in the depths. We humans are social creatures and we need each other to thrive. So Spirit is saying, yes, you're going to have a moment of isolation, but not too long, because you need to be around people. Will your isolation ultimately lead to something positive? And so with the hopes that it will, sending her love and light, because she needs some time for introspection right now to figure out what is her next step. With the Bayou, emotions and manifestations, okay? So like the Bayou, our emotional life can be life-giving oasis or quagmire. Allow your feelings to pass through you and keep the ones that serve you in a productive way. I always say when you're dealing with something that really rattles your emotion, give yourself 24 hours to feel it and figure out what is necessary and what is not. What is, you being petty or you being full of pride and ego, and what is an actual sincere feeling to help you figure out what's next, what's the next move. But you have to be able to feel all those emotions. It's almost like going through the process of it. Feel all those emotions and then come back full center, ready to move forward. Okay? Gaze at your reflection and ponder the watery depths of your heart. Gazing at your reflection. How did you get here? What role did you play in this? Instead of pointing fingers, ask yourself, what did I do? How did I fulfill this contract with myself to be good to myself, or how did I hurt the contract with myself? Because a lot of times we know when we're not making the right choices, but we want to prove that little thought in the back of our head wrong. Like, no, this can work. And then it blows up. Okay. So be careful with that. That's not an easy, task. There's a lot of things that she needs to figure out before she just throws the baby out with the bathwater, for the lack of better words. Okay, so how does she move in love and life? Because Spirit is like, let's get into it. How does Keke Palmer? Thank you. So Spirit is acknowledging her root chakra is out of balance, and that's the foundation. You got to get back to the essence of who you are. You are who you say that you are. You know who you are, and you start there. What are your non-negotiables? That is a no limit soldier. Like, nah, I don't play about this. And if you ever do this, that means this. And when those non-negotiables are set at the table ahead of time, then people know not to do this and not to do that, X, Y, and Z. But right now, it feels like your foundation is off. And speaking of foundation, with you being what feels like a earth sign, she most definitely needs that firmness to move forward. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that she needs to let go and move on. Again, it's emotional. I see a moon facing your dreams, or facing your fears, I also see a boat letting me know that she's trying to gain direction. But don't allow the past to prevent you from moving forward. It's time to move forward once you get grounded. Keke Palmer's current energy. Okay, her current energy is the entrepreneur. So you see her, this is hand over here, reminding her that she got money to make and she got bills to pay, okay? It's got some DIY on the shirt. That's funny. I see this mosaic design in the back, letting me know that things are a little juggled and a little mixed up for her in the background, a little scattered. But self-sufficiency, thinking outside the box, imagination, seeking change, questioning, CEO, enterprising, aptitude, entrepreneur, recruiter, opportunities, investments, independence, single, service, improvement, building blocks, creativity, profit, holistic solutions, self-awareness, leadership, self-employment, responsible, doing for self, hard work, results, self-made. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. Okay. All right. Let's see what Keke Palmer is hiding. What is she currently hiding, Spirit? Thank you. Okay. So there's some major jealousy. Someone's like, bitch, please. Okay, so I keep saying that there's this energy of this female. Check out the last reading I did on her and Darius. So there's this major jealousy. It says forever together on this lady's arm. Bitch, please. Okay, so there's something else going there. Spirit is also acknowledging like there's been a decline. There's been a decline, and so someone feels broke now. So, bitch, please. I done took my money back too. So who is this girl? Okay, she's also hiding that she took back the cards. She canceled the cards. So if he tries to swipe, it's not going to work, buddy. Spirit is also acknowledging like you think too much. She could be dealing with an air sign. Is Darius an air sign? So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, because she's acknowledging too like you think too much. And this is why I had to take back that credit card. That's why I said declined. My money is my money. And Spirit is also acknowledging that she feels ghosted. There's this energy of being ghosted. There's this energy of crying. There's this energy of looking at the cell phone. There's this energy of looking at the phone and being hurt by the remarks, by being hurt by the slanderous things that he could have said, okay? Moving in love and light. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit said break the bit. Let's just see what's in the middle. There's something else for us here. Okay, so Spirit is saying that, yep, despite the gossip, girl, you got to be careful, baby sister. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, y'all know how I do. Spirit tell me to stop, I stop. So Spirit is acknowledging that she's got this, that she needs to stay positive and work hard and make it happen. And Spirit said, despite the gossips, despite all the talking, but she herself was kind of enjoying it too. She's sitting back and kind of laughing at it. But he's watching you, so be careful with him. He comes off a little odd if you say it to me, just energetically. But she's also acknowledging like she's not just that. She's not that into you, just not that into you. There was something that was making her feel like, you a little different. You not who you said you was at the beginning. And Spirit is acknowledging that she is the Empress, that she is open, that she's creative, that she is fertile, that she's a lover. Okay, she's open. I get water again, making me feel like she's emotional, or this could have some water in her chart. That Yoni, when it came to him and her, they must have had some very, very, very amazing times. I'll just say that. Okay, Spirit is saying, but let me pause that. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. She's acknowledging like he does not get to have full access to the work and to the benefits of the work that she's done. She's not, you thought? Nah. Back to your mama's house. Falling off. She's acknowledging that he is falling. She's also acknowledging that there's some Scorpio energy. It could be a water sign. So we got Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, but that's a bad motherfucker. Be careful because this energy is coming back to hurt. So she needs to be careful with that. And this was a distant lover. So whoever this girl was that he was dealing with could very well be a Scorpio and was a distant lover. It just keeps coming up. Another spell work where we're dealing with Holly Weird. So I'm not really too taken aback, for lack of better words. But this was a fling thing. And it was also a fling thing with her. So she needs to be careful because a lot of his, the forefront of his approach to her, gotta be careful because some people don't have the best intentions, okay? And then there's some big dick energy, which means he's full of pride and he's full of ego. Moving in love and light. Keke Palmer's current energy. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Second time we see storm. We got Mama Oya. Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. The winds of change are in motion into every life. A little rain must fall. Personal storms clear way from the old. Sometimes change moves slowly and other times change is swift. What would you like to change? If you are not actively changing it, you are choosing it. To make shift happen, focus on what you want. Stop giving energy to what is not working. The biggest thing holding you back is you. If you want people and life to treat you better, you go first. If you attract betrayal, stress, and strife, the common denominator is you. Beating yourself up is self-harm. Feeling your feelings, feel your feelings, honor your journey, tell yourself the truth and practice self-compassion. Declare today, I make shift happen. And it's in the color blue, letting me know that this is not just something that she's emotionally feeling, but it's opening up her throat chakra to tell people about this. She's going to be a lesson for others in observing this. She's going to speak out. She's going to say, this is what I did. This is what, who I am. And this is how I am moving, in the future based on this situation. And it's going to help a lot of other people. It really is, because she's opening up her third chakra to acknowledge her storm and to acknowledge that she is human and that she is not perfect, that she is a spirit having a human experience, right? Ashe to the ancestors, Ashe to the universe. So what's the reconciliation deck say about this relationship with Keke Palmer and Darius Jackson? Thank you. There were some issues. And look at the baby in the bottle. Came on the last reading. On the bottom of the deck, an X involved. And it keeps saying that. It keeps saying that there is a relationship inside of another relationship, okay? In the middle of the deck where we're not seeing, excuse me, curious about you. And someone is still curious about the other. Someone is still curious about the other. Okay. Keke Palmer's current energy in regards to Darius Jackson. Spirit said free to go, Keke. And her current energy is, I am free to go, honey. Subconsciously, because the skeletons are coming out of the closet, okay? And in the back of the deck, in the back of the deck, she's acknowledging dreams. Okay, we see water could be a water sign, could be just emotional, and it's emotional to face her fears. This is a fear, okay? So let's go back into this card right here that says free to go. Moving on, someone is moving on and or moving away, creating some distance. And subconsciously, this is because of the skeletons in the closet. Dark hidden secrets and secrets being revealed. I keep saying that there's more secrets that are going to be coming out. And in the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is dreams. Dream state, revelations and dreams and illusions. She could have even foreseen this coming. Like, you know what? I got a feeling. That's that intuition. It never lies. All right. Keke Palmer, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. So, Six of Swords. So air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She's acknowledging that she's moving away from this energy, overcoming obstacles, moving forward, even though she doesn't want to. Almost an energy of running away. And she's acknowledging that this happened very quickly. It was a sudden thing. And it was to protect her business, and her relationship. It was in the area of business and relationship. This might be some of the fueling energy as to why she had to move on so quickly, okay? In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging that the King of Wands, this person was very forceful, domineering, and a weak leader, okay? Speaking of Darius, Keke and Darius Jackson, current energy. Eight of Wands, acknowledging that the relationship was very fast and things moved very quickly. On the bottom of the deck, Spirit is acknowledging with the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo energy, Capricorn or Taurus, manipulation, and not being grounded. And this is why it moves so fast, creating an energy of toxicity, not a very balanced energy for her. She might have known ahead of time that this was probably not going to be the best. In the middle of the deck, what we're not seeing is death, endings, moving on, a spiritual transformation, sudden change, new beginnings, and an upheaval. It's over. All right. What is Keke Palmer's biggest obstacle? Thank you. The Ten of Pentacles, Earth sign energy. Spirit is acknowledging I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Family feud, huge debt, marrying for money. Self-sacrifice, impulsive behavior, disinterest with the Hangman in reverse. And the King of Swords, manipulation, abuse, and a dangerous man. Keep saying a dangerous man, okay? What's next for Keke Palmer? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, this is what's next. It's lack of closure, stagnation, unsuccessful with the World card. This situation is not over. This situation is going to take her to do a lot. She's going to have to put up a fight when it comes to this one. Because, I mean, he's the father of her child. So it's not something that you can just close the door and walk away from, okay? Spirit is just acknowledging that. Also, Spirit is acknowledging that she was faking happiness, stagnation, low self-esteem. Moving forward in this relationship, she'll be faking happiness, stagnation, low self-esteem with the Eight of Cups, creating a lot of emotion or dealing with a water sign. Spirit is acknowledging in the middle of the deck, she will be able to reclaim her power and seek ultimate freedom in leaving this bad situation. But he is going to be a part of her life, not her life, not, you know, over consuming energy within her life, but that he is going to be a part of her life because he is the father of her child. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.